Will a man rob God? That is a profound question that we find in Malachi 3. And of course, the people of God say what? Of course not. How have we robbed you, God? And he says, in tithes and offerings. We live in a time and an age where people literally despise giving to the Lord. They don't understand the principle of seed time and harvest. And the enemy fights it with all of his being to make us skeptics. And part of it is the church's problem, because there have been men and women of God who have gotten greed, a love for mammon, and they've taken advantage of that principle, child of God. And I can understand your skepticism, but understand you give unto the God, unto the Lord our God. And even in 1 Samuel chapter 2, it touches on that, how the wicked priests, because they took the best of the sacrifices, they were sleeping with the women in the temple. It made men and women of God despise giving an offering or a sacrifice unto the Lord because of their error, because of their wrongdoing. But child of God, I want you to see past man's error. When you allow the Lord to show you where to give, where to sow seed, he will take you to people and he will show you where to sow seed, where it will be fruitful, where it will multiply. It may not be a mega ministry. It may be a small ministry. You have to keep your eyes open. You have to keep your ears to the frequency of heaven and allow in everything you acknowledge God in all your ways, and he will show you fruitful ground to sow in. But will a man rob God? If at all possible, yes, they will. And they will come up with every excuse why they shouldn't tithe and offer or give. Don't let man's error keep you from God's blessing. He says in Malachi 3:10, if you will test him, if you will give your tithes and offerings, he said he will open up the storehouses of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you would not be able to have room to receive. Talk about abundance. I am a witness to his principles. I have tested it and found him to be true. I have found him to be yes and amen. For God is not a liar, but he who spoke it is true to his word. So I wanted to share that with you all in this season where there are so many people who have taken advantage of the people of God. Do not despise giving unto the Lord. But make sure that when you give, it's from a place of joy. It is from a space and place where you are willing, and not where someone is twisting your arm to do so.